Here is the story of man lost everything. Once upon a time there was a man who is 16 years old. He was a teenager. His name was Manton. He was an art writer, and so cool. He was so happy that he got everything, and that he had everything. He go to the attic for an old apple to eat from 30 years ago. He take an apple and he said,
"My gosh, these apples are old to eat them, but I think it tasted good."
Manton said he was taking an apple, and then he was going back down for taking an old apple. He was looking at his painting. It was so good his hand was broken suddenly. HD can't control it, his hand, and his friends. He didn't want to be their friend. He said he likes ugly paintings. Even so nothing can't do this as a team. One day, he got an apple one again, and only things are his life. He goes outside to get fresh air. He said,
"I need an apple first so I can go outside. This life is just don't want this person. I wish I had a friend."
Some moments later, he was going outside. He goes downstairs, and when he goes outside, he went for a walk in the morning. He seen the house was broken.
No, ooh.
He finds something, he said.
Is that a weapon? Will who drop this?
He said he found many person also he look at him.
"Oh hey, are you the painter man uses arts and crafts?"
He asked.
Yeah, so my name is Manton. What's your name?
He asked, then he says his name.
"My name is Dollison. I am you best fan."
Nice to meet you, Dollison. Want to be my friend? Do you know the new houses?
Then he has a new home.
Wow, another art house.
When he goes to the attic, he brings some more mold apples. He was so happy for his new home. Then 10 minutes later, he heard some cracking sound. He go downstairs, and suddenly it destroy on fire. No enters. He thinks about his life.
I'm going to pick some old apples. Now it's time for the old apple with dirty stinky sauce.
Then he heard a sound. He said,
"What's that noise? I think it's coming from the kitchen. I guess I will go check."
A table fell out of the attic. He smelled the smoke. He was so scared. He fall down and burn himself. He said, "Goodbye, cruel world."
Goodbye, cruel world. I don't want to die.
Sad story of him. He was burning and burning and burning. Then he thinks about all the memories of him. He has nothing to do. He lost everything. He burned himself, and he isn't deserved this. He was a ghost, and now day has passed. Everything is destroyed. Crash he go. He is in another place.
This is so broken. I wish Binwin to live here. But now it's broken, no.
He screamed, and he died from that time he burned. He is sad, his memories, his lives. They are no more burning, guys. He became a burning skeleton. He is black. No, how is he going to survive? "10 years later, the guy was so in shock.
Gasp, is that what he died?
She said she was touching the burning skeleton. She actually touched it, then she was burning.
That poor guy is so sad this memory makes him so happy life.
She said when she see the blue thing she was seeing like a diamond. And it was King of Lord for second swordsman takes it, and it was beautiful. She can't she then?
Wow, I never seen it before. It's so shining. Wow, wow.
Then she takes it. It was a decision to take it. She was so happy. She burned another burned person. She was so sad burn. She uses a staff to become a statue. It was so cool. And the man just came, he said.
HMM, what's that?
He said. The man who is just want to know about it.
That's a statue from 2004. But it kind of looks weird back then.
Wow, it looks awesome.
So it's the best thing that they talk about it, this statue. He is so old he wanted to break it. But they don't know about this. They were so old back then since 27 years ago, since he was so old that they wanted to destroy it with fire. And now it became old, so they are destroyed for it so back then he was trying to break it. Trying to break it forever and ever he was don't even care how people treat like a baby, so they lived happily ever after the end. Of the ending he was destroying it so once again though, and last everything sad story of the new part, the end. They lived happily ever after the end. Here is the story to end.